And it's a long day. I mean, you get there at 11 o'clock in the morning, you rehearse the music for what you're going to play, like in the warm-up show, and then, because before the show there's a warm-up, so like the band warms up the crowd when they enter the place in 30 Rock, the 8th floor studio, I don't even know, SNL Studios, whatever. So you do that kind of music, and then you play routine music, like in case, like, you know, say Kristen Wiig's going to sing a song during the show, like, you know, then the band has to rehearse that music. So you go over that during the day, and then, you know, you end up, like, you know, rubbing elbows with all these, like, famous people. It's pretty awesome. A couple times I hung out with, like, Matt Damon, and, like, hung out, and, like, Steven Tyler, and it's pretty crazy. So, yeah, on that level, it's, like, it's incredible, you know. But it's, like, it's a pretty complicated show, because it's, you know, it's actually really live, so there's, like, people running around with stage sets, and, you know, it's pretty intense. And to pull it off, it's, you know, it's a miracle it gets pulled off. But they do it every single week, and it's pretty crazy. And the band is, you know, world class. It's super funky, and there's a rush about playing live TV. It's really cool. I mean, it was the same when I subbed for Will on the Letterman show. That's pretty great too. And the thing about that is, like, you know, those guys have been playing together for years, and so, like, I had to jump into a situation where they know all the tunes and stuff. Like, I was like, what do you think you're gonna play this show? And it's like, But luckily, it's not live. So, you know, if I messed up, which I did mess up once, you can punch your mistakes. So that's kind of cool. But it's great. I mean, you know, playing with people who, like, are experienced in that I'm not gonna call it a genre. It's kind of weird, but, you know, they're just good, really good players, and, like, you know, to play with good players is, you just can't beat it. Luckily, I will say this, you know, if I can be wax philosophical for a minute, I've been playing with some really, really great players the last couple of years. And, you know, I can't thank my lucky stars enough. This is a Mulan bass from South Korea. It's basically a 63 jazz cop. And right now I have Diodario flat ones on it, which actually they're brand new, so they kind of sound really kind of rad. Actually, I like it very much, and they feel great too. And also I also play acoustic bass. I'm using right now the Helicours, the medium tension hybrids, which I really like very much. Because as you know, upright strings can be really fickle, and these ones just seem to be a very natural fit. It's very cool. And they record very good, very well. They record good. So for round wounds, I'm using the Diodario nickel round wound XL 160s, and they have a great tone. They last a long time, and I'm very into those too. So awesome. And I'm also using the headstock tuner from Planet Waves, which I actually, since this is my first experience with a tuner, I really like these because you can tune up silently on stage. It's pretty awesome. And you can tune your acoustic with it too. It's really good stuff. So right now I'm playing my bass through a Planet Waves Made in the USA cable, both actually. And I gotta say, it feels super solid in the bass. Like when I connected it in, it's like, you know, best feeling, because the connector is brass and it's got a nice heavy weight, and they also have this new technology called the geotip, so it fits inside of a jack like way better than the usual cables. And I'm pretty excited about this, you know, because cables, as you know, are you know, you can either get a bunch of bad ones or you know, one good one. And I think these are probably diamonds. And, you know, like I said, they're totally flexible. It's like, you know, you don't find cables like this very often, so these are awesome. But yeah, the connectivity of it, like, really feels like that's a lot different. I haven't felt like, you know, I've had a cable like this, you know, ever really. So yeah.